Hello and welcome to this full moon dream oracle forecast for the full moon on August 15th, 2019. Now, if you are coming to this video at a later date, these are not time-specific messages that I'm sharing. So it just means that now is the perfect time for you to hear these messages. This full moon dream oracle forecast is a little different than the ones I've done in the past in the sense that typically there's been a theme in the past, but this time I received 5 different messages. So I'm just going to share those 5 messages with you. I do want to note that this is a general dream oracle forecast. So if you want some specific and personal questions answered and clarity and guidance in your life, then reach out to me directly and we can do a personal one-on-one private dream oracle reading for you. My website is here as well as in the description below. Make sure that you stay to the end of this video because I'm going to share a full moon ritual that you can use to help deepen and integrate these messages into your life. So message number 1 is that we are all in this together. So yes, we are all human beings and we all have separate lives and do separate things. And at the same time, we are part of humanity. We are a global collective consciousness together in every moment. And so it's a reminder and a call to support each other and be mindful that while we are taking care and being responsible for our own inner space, we all have a responsibility to each other to support and uplift and help each other. Message 2, I was actually shown a wedding, and this wedding consisted of a bride who desperately wanted to get married but didn't actually love her husband. She was so focused on this goal of being married, she didn't care that she was unhappy, miserable, and angry all the time, and just a hot mess. So what the message was that it was questions actually. Where are you so focused on one specific goal that you're failing or you're unable or unwilling to see what is really going on? So asking yourself, is what I'm doing actually going to get me the results that I desire? Or have I been unwilling to see the true picture here? How can I shift into alignment within myself so I can see the bigger picture and make the best choice for myself and others who are involved? And this may or may not pertain to relationships. This could pertain to career, this could pertain to a variety of different things. It was just shown to me in a wedding format so I could understand and interpret the message to share it with you. So I don't want you to think that if you're getting married, you need to freak out. That's not the case. Like I said, this is just a message that could pertain to multiple areas of one's life. So whatever that is for you, and maybe it's not for you. This is a general forecast after all. The third message that I received was all around success and our skewed perception of success. So oftentimes we define success by our careers, or when we get to a certain point or have a certain thing or get in a certain relationship or get married or whatever it is, we'll be successful. And what Spirit was showing me was that that is false. That is not success. Success is actually found in every moment. So you can have success in this very moment now. And it is not a place or once you obtain something, it is literally a state of being. And that state, it comes from when you are relaxed, when you are joyful, when you are at peace and connected to your higher self. And we can find that in every moment. And how we define success actually sprouts from that state of being. So success is that state of being that I just described, and how our skewed perception of success actually will be obtained once we drop into that state and live more and more from that state. And our careers, our desires, everything that we want to manifest will literally sprout from that, and then we'll have this outwardly success then which we define success. Does that make sense? So it's like when you are dropped into that state of joy and relaxation, inspiration will come and you take inspired action in your life. Imagine how your life would look differently if you took only inspired action. Like if you just woke up, sat your butt on the couch, did a meditation, and waited until you were inspired and like really moved to do something until you weren't anymore, then you sat your butt back down on the couch and did another meditation and took only inspired action in your life, how your life would be so different. So it's about connecting with that space that you can get that inspired action from and moving and creating your life with inspired action. The fourth message I received was, how are you being sneaky, manipulative, or dishonest in getting what it is that you want? So this was like a really short and quick message. The Spirit just wanted me to drop it in and wants to reframe and offer an invitation to ask yourself, how can I drop into greater integrity to obtain what it is that I desire? You know, where have you been compromising yourself in your integrity? Where have you been compromising yourself in getting what you want? And the truth of the matter is you won't fully get what it is that you want if you're not fully in integrity. Or you might get it, but you won't be happy once you do get it. So how can you align with deeper integrity within yourself and attract in what it is that you desire? And the fifth message that I received was gracefully and joyfully riding the waves, and all of the waves. So the waves being things that we don't like, situations and circumstances and just events in our life, and learning to look at everything that happens to us as a blessing. Whether we perceive our external circumstances or even internal circumstances as negative, how can you shift that and actually see them as a blessing to awaken, to grow, to connect more fully with yourself or others or whatever it might be? There's always a positive to every negative. So it's about shifting that and seeing the positive and seeing how all these waves of life, all how life flows, is actually there to support us in our journey and to teach us something. It really was a reminder that whether we judge a situation to be happy, joyful, blissful, or if we look at it and say that it's depressing, horrible, and unhappy, we choose what it is. So we have that power within ourselves to choose how we want to look at the situation. And so it's an invitation to look at your life and circumstances and things that maybe you previously judged as a negative experience and seeing them in a more positive light and helpful light, and see how it is actually here to support you in your awakening and support you in your life. So like I said, I was going to share a full moon ritual for you to help deepen and integrate these messages and teachings at this time. So I want you to make note of what your big aha was of these messages, and find something or several things that remind you of your ahas and place them in a sacred spot. So creating a little bit of an altar for yourself. I always like to also use candles, and maybe I'll burn Palo Santo or sage daily at my altar. But set an intention for what your aha was and how you can deepen that aha and that teaching and message into your life more fully. You can meditate each day, and when you see your altar, you can just send it gratitude and blessings, knowing that it is working behind the scenes, energetically helping and supporting you at this time as you deepen these and integrate these into your life. Please comment below and let me know what your biggest aha and takeaway was from this dream oracle message. So remember, this was a general full moon dream oracle forecast. If you want to work privately one-on-one with me, I do private personal dream oracle readings. You can go to my website, it is in the description below. If you missed my video last week, it was 5 tips on how you can remember your dreams more easily and deepen your connection with the dream world. And next week's video is all about how you can start using your dreams to get your own clarity and guidance in your life. I share these videos every Tuesday, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.